What guys, how we doing? Phil Kent here, and just kicking off with live at 5. So this is the new thing that I started a couple of weeks back. And if you don't know what I'm doing, it's basically doing something completely different, giving some sort of instructional stuff, demonstrations and things like that, and just sort of sharing some value and things that I know. So I started off last week. Last week was quite a good one. If you missed it, go check out the lives. I showed you how to create an ebook. And then I showed how to create a page for it, a video page, and even went on from there to show you how to do sort of follow-up emails and things like that. So what I was going to do on this one, I was trying to sort of follow on a similar theme, and this is all about split testing and tracking links. This is something that you should definitely be doing. If you're not doing it, then it's something that you really should be doing. If you don't know how to do it, then I'll obviously show people how to do it. It's a fairly simple process, but it's definitely something you need to be doing, especially if you're working with new pages, especially if you're putting sort of different links out there, if you've got different adverts about. One, you need to be split testing the pages, and secondly, you need to be sort of tracking the links so you know if you're going to get any leads in that coming through, then you know where they're going to be coming from. Otherwise, you can be getting leads coming in, and you may sort of think, well, where did this person come from? Especially if you've got sort of adverts, if you've got sort of links out on, say, traffic exchanges, on YouTube, maybe a Facebook post or whatever. You need to know where it's coming from. And the easiest way to do that is by tracking the links. So there are various tracking services out there. There are some paid ones. I wouldn't recommend a paid one necessarily. You don't need it because there's some very good sort of free tracking services. One of the best is probably over at Leads Leap. It's very accurate, and I'll show you inside Leads Leap, because Leads Leap, you can get a free account over there. And it's very good for the tracking links. It's quite an easy thing to do. So what I'll do, I've opened up Leads Leap earlier, and I'll share the screen. I'll show you exactly what you would do. It's quite easy. So let's just go into and sort of share the screen. 1 second while this loads up. And I'll show you what I'll do. I'll go into, say, OLSP, the page builder. I'll grab our page and show you sort of what you would be doing. So I'm keeping an eye on the phone. It seems to be sharing okay. Right, so if I go into sort of TD pages, and this is inside a page builder, but it can be any page builder. So this is obviously the one we made last week, so we'll go on the theme of that. So if you view the page, you're going to get the full URL, which is up here. Okay, that's the full URL. Now, obviously, I mean, this same method will apply for any link. So if you've got a join link, say from your program or stuff like that, anything that's got a URL on it is what you're looking for. And then you would take this link and you would go over to somewhere like, I'd recommend somewhere like Leads Leap, because you'll see all the information. It's got good stats breakdown. Leads Leap is completely free to join. It's very well known. It's got a lot of tons of sort of useful tools and resources inside it. And over here on the side, you'll find link track and track links. So you just click on here, add a new link. So you would just paste in the one we just got there, and you'd add the link into it. And get that a second time to load. Okay, now I've got the it's got some information there. Read this if there's an affiliate link. I'll let you do that at your own in your own time. So you've got a name here, so you can just put this as you can rename this. You can put your TD pages, and we'll put affiliate ebook. So obviously when you're looking back on this tracking page, you want to know exactly what it is. TD pages ebook. We don't need to worry about cloaking, won't confuse you. Just trying to keep it nice and simple. Over here, this is the ad bar. Now, this is something that comes up if people are surfing that page. So if you went onto that page over here, and you're a member of Leads Leap and the ad bar, you're going to get a little sort of pop-up come up down the bottom of the screen somewhere that says, oh, you viewed this page for X amount of seconds. If you don't want that, just disable it, otherwise it will come up. So some people don't like the ad bar, some people do. That's entirely up to yourself. And then you can save the link. And then what you're going to do You can edit the link, you can get the stats, all the stats here. And when you come back, if I show you one that I've done before, as you can see, when I was monitoring this one, this was one of my bridge pages I was monitoring. If you click on the stats, it's going to give you it's not going to give you for the past 14 days, but basically it'll give you a big breakdown of where they come from and all the rest of it. And you can put individual sort of tracking IDs on the end of these links as well. So you go back to here. So as you can see, when you put this TD Pages affiliate ebook there, it says the use here. This is the tracking link it's created for you underneath the bottom. So you use this. Now, as you can see, it says convert it to HTTPS because it is secure. And now, how to add the source tracking. If you know exactly where the traffic comes from, you can add an extra source tracker at the end of the link. For example, if you post this in Warrior Forum, you could add Warrior Forum after the link like this. So it's giving you a link up there. I always say put something on the end of it because it's easier. So let's just say you had this and you were posting that on say a Facebook group or in YouTube. Maybe you'd made a YouTube video on how to create that page. And you might just put, say, YouTube, and you might have some sort of ID for the video. And let's just say you did it for affiliate page or whatever. You might put AP or AFP or whatever. Something that this bit on the end is unique to yourself. Something that you'd remember. It doesn't have to be really long. Something short and easy to remember for yourself. So you put for example, YouTube affiliate page, or you might put affiliate ebook or something like that. Anything that would remind yourself exactly what that code meant at the end, and then you would just copy that, and that's it, and then close that. Okay, so that's what you would use, because this is going to be your tracking stats. And then when you're making say you're making that YouTube video and you're putting in that description, obviously what you would do then is make the video, and underneath the video, that's the link that you would paste. That one you just copy, you paste that. So then if somebody clicks on that, it's going to tell you exactly where that came from. You can monitor the clicks and responses and conversions. You can even monitor stuff like that. So, if you get a lead come through from there and you look at that tracking link and it says, it will give you the direct video that came from. So that person saw that video, opted into that page from that video that I made. Otherwise, if you just pasted the standard sort of TD Pages one here, and if you'd pasted that in and you put this on the same page ID on your YouTube video, you dropped it into a couple of Facebook groups, you used it on a traffic exchange, etc., and you got some sort of hits and sort of leads from that, you're not going to know where they came from. You're just going to say, I've got some leads coming in. And the idea of tracking links is because when you track those and you find out where those leads have come from, then you know that this is an area I need to sort of work on more and boost it up more, because that's what's producing the leads. And if something is not producing the leads, again, it can work the other way in your favor. Then right, that's not working over there. Maybe I need to try a different ad. Maybe I need to try a different video or whatever. And that's how simple it is. And once you start using it, and then you just go back into you track and review the stats and things like that. So that's how you would track the links. Now, in split testing pages, works just the same way. So let's just say you need to split test two different squeeze pages. For example, we'd say you're going to split these two here or these two here, and you want to see which were performing better. Again, you can use tracking links to do the same thing. You need to be monitoring some traffic on this one, some traffic on that one, or another simple way to do it, you may say, well, I'm going to send 100 clicks over here, or 100 clicks over here, or 200 clicks of traffic here, 200 clicks of traffic over there. If you're buying traffic, see which produces the best. Read the stats. When you look at the stats on the page, how many options are they getting, how many impressions they get, how many conversions, etc. So what's the conversion rate? So you know which page is performing better than the other one, stuff like that. Or you can put, similar pages on, say, traffic exchange, like I showed on Friday. If you're using some sort of splash page, you can sort of set up 2 identical adverts over there, and then use 2 different pages to see if one performed better than the other. That is split testing, and the only way you do that is literally just sort of try different pages, see which they work, try different splash pages, try these sort of things like this to see which ones are producing better results. You could try, I've got 2 completely different ebooks there on these 2 pages here. Try both of those, track them, see which one gives you the better results. And that's kind of what it's all about. And it's just a case of tracking and testing. This will jump back over there. So that's just a quick sort of rundown about split testing and tracking pages. It's something that you should definitely be doing. It's quite easy to do. Grab your URL, post it into a tracking, and then you're gonna monitor the results from that. Try different pages, see which works the best. It's the only way you're going to find out, rather than just grabbing one link, posting it out all over the place, and you may get a couple of leads come in or whatever, and then you're not going to go where they come from. So you're not going to know what's working for you and what's not. So, okay, guys, that's just a quick one to jump on there. This is the usual thing I've been trying for a little while. I'll be live at 5. Split testing and tracking links. It's just taking me over the 10-12 minutes mark. So hope you find that useful. I'll find something to sort of capitalize on that with tomorrow and expand on that in any way that I can. So whatever you're doing, have a great day, afternoon, evening, wherever you are. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you on the next live. Cheers and bye for now.